So what did you say again one more time? Sorry.
No, so I was thinking like, okay, women, they are natural pleasers. I wouldn't really call them people pleasers, but it's like they do want to, help people, please people, and make sure, people is good, especially if they're in some type of family dynamic. So women to me are natural pleasers, but it's like the thing that I can't get is like if a woman is not attracted to a dude and she want to please him just because like he like her or something like that. Like it gotta be something that she want for her to just go along with it. That's just my whole take on it. And you
Well,
might have seen something different or have experienced something different.
mm, I mean, I think it's the smile. It could be the smile.
It could be the smile. Nah, I mean, nah, if it's the smile, then maybe that's something you like. Maybe it's the smile that makes you want to do stuff for people. Like maybe that's it. And I say probably why I don't understand it because me as a man, I don't believe we are pleasers. We're providers and protectors. So so we don't care about as men, we don't care about as pleasing as much as providing. Like the thing that we care about the most is providing for the family and protecting the family or just protecting what's ours.
Do
Like
you actually have a point? Because I have heard that before, like women um being like more of the pleasing, and I feel like that goes to I'm just gonna jump from shit to shit, but basically I feel like just like when women um dudes, okay, I feel like dudes be standing on business more sometimes than women do. Like if women are uncomfortable with something, sometimes I feel like women be more likely to, or certain people, it just might depend on the person. They might be more likely to. But since we just speaking about men and women right now, I would say, yeah, I feel like sometimes when women are uncomfortable with something, they be less likely to speak up, or they'll like rush over their boundaries versus a man. I feel like it don't take him 2 seconds to think about no, it's a no. Like
mhm.
they won't even think
Yeah.
about they won't be like, oh, I don't care about her smile. Like I don't care. Like they don't. I don't think men really think about that. Some
Like
men.
and the way we do is like if we really mess with you for real, like yeah, we care about your smile and feelings and stuff like that. But it's like if you doing something that's really wrong or we feel like this is gonna be bad in the long run, then it's like at the time I can't care about your feelings because in the long run this gonna mess you up and it's gonna mess me up. So it's like, I'm gonna stand on business with this and I ain't gonna care about your feelings right now because in the long run, it's like we gonna be fucked up.
You got a point, and I feel like that's the thing that some women people might not think about. Like they might be like more of an in the moment type of person, and they don't think
Mhm.
about later down the line. Like, wow, what have I created now? Now I've created this communion where I made it okay to show myself to a person that I give no fuck about.
Mhm.
And later down the line, she might come to that realization because she might start to get tired because now dude probably want to keep seeing her.
Yep.
He's made it okay. Now he's crossed those boundaries. He feels very safe crossing boundaries now, or just feels
Mhm.
safe getting what he wants. And she's left now. The smile don't feel as happy anymore. Now she don't care about the smile.
Nah, because I say the problem with, things like that, like relationships like that is people don't get the time to really know each other and figure each other out before they start sleeping with each other. Because once you have sex, especially if you have sex without protection, and if the sex good, oh, y'all tied. But a lot of people don't think about it like that. But then it's like down the line, you start seeing certain stuff that you don't like about this person. You be like, dang, I wish I really just sat there and got to know this person before we, messed around and, got together and all that. Because now it's gonna be hard to even break away from that person.
Mm, I mean, do it look better with or without the light?
I say without the light. Okay, I see you with your smile. You look good.
Um, thanks.
Hmm.
I mean, to what you said, it kind of made me think about when people have sex with someone, then after this fact, they realize, like, I wasn't as attracted to them as I thought I was. I actually was probably just horny, or I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, but I didn't think that shit through. Back
Hmm.
to what you said, the timing too. But mm, I think it might be a free spirit. It could be a free spirit thing too, because some people like they don't. Some free spirit people could be like they don't really think, or just regularly they don't think about stuff like that. They're just like we're in the moment, you know.
Hmm.
This person is right here. Even what if they even look? Don't let them look sad. If a person just looking sad and stuff, and you know what'll probably make them feel real, real good, and you do that, they're happy. But it's like, what are you left with?
Yeah, because from my own experience, just dealing with the women I have dealt with, like I learned to stop sleeping with these girls too soon because it's like down the line, I'm like, dog, I never should have slept with this girl because now she acting crazy, now she acting emotional, and it's like if I keep on sleeping, gonna act a little more crazy, and that's happened to me a lot of times, and I had to learn from that. Like, you really like to me personally, like I really gotta get to know a woman before I sleep with her because I know once I sleep with a woman, oh, she gonna start acting crazy. She gonna try and be attached to me and try and be where I'm at, like all throughout the day and trying to hear from me. And the type of person I am, like I can't, I can't be the type of person to be around all day and just text you every minute, every hour because I got things to do. But a lot of girls don't understand that though. But yeah, so from my own experience, it's better to just get to know somebody before you sleep with them.
I literally kind of talked about that to the when I posted something. I was kind of just like, I wish I didn't date so early because I feel like that's part of the that's I can relate because I feel like some things like no offense to nobody, but just experiences and stuff. You kind of just be like, I've went. I feel like I've been through too much. I will say that.
Hmm. I mean, we all have, and it's like I feel like when we go through stuff, like we learn from that experience, we learn from the mistakes that we made, and hopefully we just don't do it again. Like that's how I look at things. Like, okay, if that relationship was bad, like what's something that I don't want in my next relationship that I learned from that relationship.
I'm gonna turn the light back on just to see something. Um, yeah,
Okay, I see.
but that's my thing. Though I feel like if I was to be an actress, and be a people pleaser at this current moment, it's kind of like when I say current moment, I'm like some people probably get so used to people pleasing that they know how to please a person, but then it's like I feel like it's no secret that I've been a people pleaser in my past.
Mm-mm.
Um,
And I think
but
a lot of us have when we really like somebody. Yeah.
I feel like I've done some things, been in some situations where like I have been in situations where I probably didn't even like the person. Well, no, I lied. I tend to like really, I really do try to get to know people,
Mm-mm.
but sometimes maybe I didn't get to know them enough.
Yeah. Hey, I feel that too, cause kind of the same thing in my last relationship. Like, yeah, I really like the girl, but it's like I was letting her do stuff that I wouldn't even let any other girl do because it's like one, me and her had history from the past, and then she was cool like at first, but it's like I was letting her slide with stuff that I wouldn't let any other girl slide with. Like if any other girl did some of the stuff that she did, it would have been over like from the first time she did it. But it's like because me and her had history and we was cool, it's like I let her slide with certain stuff. And usually I don't let women slide when it comes to, like using my vehicle or spending money and all and just doing stupid stuff.
Well, I mean, I feel like with even just like meeting you and everything, I could just use us as an example. I could have been like, some people you get to know them within 3 days or so, they ghost you or you ghost or people ghost them. Um, I could have literally been like, okay, people pleasing, um, I don't know what pleases you necessarily, but what I'm saying is like I could have been inauthentic, if that's a word. I could have been not authentic and been a people pleaser or attempted to be a people pleaser, or I could have been myself. And the fact that we're still in communication and I've been myself is a really good thing because some people, they'll, if I would have been myself, they probably won't talk to me no more because they probably want to see this person, you
Let's
know?
see what, but
They want
but
to see stuff like this, you know? And
Like, go ahead.
crazy, right?
Yeah, it is crazy because like that can only last for so long. Like, okay, like, yeah, I could see you like that. We could be having sex, but if having sex and just seeing you like that is it, then that's it. And people don't get that it's more than just the body and sex. Like, I learned that at a very early age. Like, yeah, I could be having all the sex and all the good sex with just this one girl, but if it's just us just having sex, what's gonna stop me from going to have sex with another girl or looking for other women? And the thing is, it's like to me, I like getting to know somebody. Like it got to be more than sex. Like we got to really have a connection for us to keep the communication going, or for us to just stay around each other.
And another thing could be manipulation. Some people pleasers could be manipulative in a sense that I'm just going off the wall here. They think, oh, I make them smile. Now this person's gonna love me. Now this person's gonna be there for me. But now it's for the wrong reasons, maybe, you know.
Yeah,
Now I showed it you well, you understand what I'm saying, right?
yeah. And the thing about people pleasing, right? Like if you just there pleasing somebody, like the person that you're pleasing, like they're always gonna want more from you, and you ain't gonna be able to give it to them. Like you didn't gave this person so much, you didn't gave them your time, you didn't gave them your body, you didn't gave them money, you didn't gave them everything you could give them, and they still gonna want more, but you can't give it to them. Like people pleasing I don't really agree with it. I believe in treating people right and helping people when you can, and just doing things when you can. But the reason why you can't, really please people is because like people is like they always just gonna want more, and a lot of people really don't know what they want for real. If a person is not happy and they depending on you to be their happiness, then something wrong is going on inside their head, because it's like it should never take another person for you to be happy. Like, yeah, another person can bring you happiness. Another person, can bring you pleasure, but there's at some point you gotta figure out that on your own. You gotta have happiness on your own first before you expect happiness from somebody else.
And then they'll, like I was saying too, like they'll ghost sometimes if because now they're expecting a certain thing, and it's like, mm, you have to be providing that for the relationship to work. Because once you no longer provide that,
Hmm.
they don't. They're not. They're not there.
Yeah. No, that ain't. And the thing is, it's like, to me, it got to be like a two-way street when it comes to, people pleasing, or just, giving somebody something. Somebody got to give you something too. It's like, it can't just be a one-way thing. It has to be two ways. Like, I give you something, you give me something. Like, I'm here to please you, you here to please me, or I'm here to make you happy, and you here to make me happy. It can't just be all on one person, because that's just gonna turn into a disaster. Like, if only one person is doing the pleasing or just doing the work, that ain't gonna work out for a long time. That's gonna end so quickly.
Some
Like,
people out here, they good. They real good at it. You know.
the person who doing the pleasing gonna get so stressed out and so annoyed at some point, and it's gonna be quick too that it happened, because you the only one who putting in the work. You the only one who doing the pleasing. But it's that person doing to please you. Like, yeah, you might like the smile for a minute. I mean, you might like a little bit of the energy that they giving back from what you doing for a minute, but that's only gonna last. It ain't gonna last that long. Like, you gonna get sick and tired. You gonna get stressed out.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Bye.